We're back and we are here to go food high.
Tarun and his antiques. Welcome to second episode of Honest Taste Buds. We are here in city of Milpitas, California, and we are in MILAN Sweet Center.
Here again to tell you another food story. A friend of mine basically recommended this place. He and his family highly recommended this place. They are basically specialists in offering Gujarati dishes. When I speak about Gujarati, they have lots to offer, including sweets from India. Gujarat is a part of Western India, and they have predominantly very good tastes to basically get to our taste buds. A father and son basically started this restaurant way back in 1995 by the names Mukund Patel, that's the big man, that's the father, and the son called Sanjay Patel, who have started this endeavor 20 years back and is still going great. Let's go inside and check and get the best food taste of this place. You can help us make more such wonderful videos.
Please like, share and subscribe.
The moment of euphoria is here. We've been waiting for this and we have all the delicacies spread out right here. What we have done is there are few dishes that anybody who is accustomed to Gujarati cuisine knows about them. And we have ordered those particular items for this review.
We have Khaman, we have Khandvi and we have Patra with us.
We have the Jalebis, we have Kachoris and we have the Gujarati Samosas. All of these dishes look they are delicious and mouth-watering to us, and let's see what they've actually got and do they really satisfy our taste buds. We'll see that very soon. The Patra right here with me. I'm just going to dig into it in the next few seconds and I'm going to tell you what it actually is made of. I'm going to dip it in some pudina chutney or the sauce they give here.
What do you think of it?
Let me tell you what this is actually made of. The dominance is full of the besan flour or the gram flour. It's beautifully laid out on a leaf. It's called colocasia in English. I think it's a scientific name. In Hindi, it's popularly called the arvi leaf. They make a lot of vegetables along with it. And it's got a lot of tempering that adds on to this beautiful taste that I get. They have thrown some amount of sweetness, sourness, and some spice, everything in it. You got mustard, you got the coriander seeds, you got the sesame seeds. I think they also added some sugar or the jaggery or the good, that to add that slight bit of sweetness in the end. I think it's predominantly amazing. If you want a roller coaster ride of a mixture of all tastes, you should try the Patra. Highly recommended food.
So I have Khandvi with me here, and this is also made up of chickpeas and besan flour, where they make a paste of it and roll it into layers and steam it. So this is very much similar to the Khaman we just had earlier, and this also has turmeric and flavored with mustard seeds and coriander.
Yeah, and I also see a lot of chili sprinkle out there and some coconut,
Yes, coconut and
cilantro and all that.
So by the texture, this is very soft in nature, and you will feel it will just melt in your mouth basically.
For me, this dish is basically should be eaten in the end. That's my take, because after having all those spice enhancing food dishes spread out here, this one is pretty bland.
Yeah.
That does not mean it doesn't taste good. It tastes really good, but it kind of washes down all those spices you've taken in. So we recommend that you eat this after you eat all those other dishes.
Yeah, and this being steamed will not have oil, so it will also help it in washing down.
Exactly. I agree with that.
I have Khaman Dhokla with me. This is made up of besan, chickpeas and turmeric. Basically it's steamed and it's seasoned with some coriander and mustard seeds. So let me try this first.
To add on to this, there's one very interesting fact out here which I just got to know, that this batter is basically fermented, and most of the places, to just get that puff, you see this is like squishy and puffy, to just get that puff, they add this eno salt or that calcium bicarbonate just to get that puffiness. But out here in this kitchen, they actually ferment the batter 24 hours before, so that you get that nice fermented taste of the dhokla. And what makes it even more interesting to me is this sweet looking, this chili. This one is not spicy at all.
Okay.
You bite into it and it's all sweet. I don't know how did they manage to do that. It's surprising to me. Next we have the Kachori here. It is really famous all over India. It is made up with white flour, all-purpose flour that's also called, and a bit of corn flour to get that crispiness. And let me just bite into this and see what it's got. This is again made with dal or lentils, that is moong lentils basically. And again the same spices that I used in every Indian cooking, but the predominance again is of sweetness. By the way, we forgot to tell you this, Gujarati cuisine, what they do extra is every dish that you eat, you got some amount of sweetness added on. That's by default, and I think I like that sweetness because here it's not overdone. It's perfectly balanced with all the other spices. It's got a bit of sweetness, sourness, and spiciness as well, and it goes incredibly well with this pudina chutney that's right here. And also, unlike the other places where I've had this kachori before, it's not overly oily. It's still dry, and I don't find it greasy at all. It's good. I have the samosa here. They claim this is Gujarati samosa. Let's see how this is different from the regular samosas.
Any difference here?
I don't find, to be really honest, I don't find this extremely striking from other dishes or other samosas which I've eaten. But the only difference is the carrots. Undoubtedly, it adds a different flavor altogether, but I wouldn't say I'm a great fan of this one.
Let me take a quick bite. Yeah, it's just folded differently than the regular samosa. It's not fatter. It's basically very thin.
The crisp. Yes, the crisp is like thinner than the other samosas which you usually regularly get.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't find anything that striking in this.
Yeah.
We have the Fafda here. This is thin, flat-looking Indian wafer or Gujarati wafer, I would call it.
Yeah.
And we have the Jalebi. My favorite is this.
Okay. So these basically are made up of besan flour. They scrape it flat and deep fry basically. So that's all, and this goes well with chilies. Here we have been given green peppers. Even these are sauteed. But let's see how it tastes.
I can't wait till he finishes. These things, though they are deep fried, I don't find them greasy at all. These could be your best friends during tea time snack. Whenever you want to snack on during your tea time.
Yes.
These are amazing. They could fill your stomach like that, and they're very tasty.
I definitely agree with that, but for me, I like with the green chilies, not the bell peppers, which are sauteed.
And another striking thing that caught my attention is the jeera seeds or the cumin seeds. They predominantly give that extra tinge of taste or that push in your mouth when you just bite into it. I really like it. My favorite of all the sweets that are available in Indian cuisine is the jalebi. Before I even speak about this, let me dig into it. Don't mind me hogging. This one is unbeatable of all the dishes I've had here. I'm sorry I'm talking with a fluffy mouth.
It's very crisp.
Yes. So let's get into what this is made of. It is made with all-purpose flour, corn flour, deep fried with this pattern. In these circular-looking patterns, they just deep fry it, and then they soak it in sugar syrup. All the other places, I think they don't get that crunch. I've had these before in the US, everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't get them that crunchy.
Exactly.
But this one, I somehow don't know how they managed to get really crunchy, and you still find that hollowness within these jalebis out here. Within the pipes, you have those thin pipes down here. Let me show you a better one. All the circular-looking pipes, they're hollow within, and that hollow, whenever you take a dig into it, whenever you bite into it, you have the sugar syrup just oozing out into your mouth. You feel that all that sugar syrup has permeated beautifully into these layers, or these circular cylinders, I would call them. You should try this the first time you ever enter Milan. I would recommend this highly, highly, highly.
And these always go well with the Fafda.
From this episode onwards, we have a thought of basically giving you a tip of the day, a tip that would help you with your cooking. So anytime you are basically cooking any sweet or any kind of dish that involves the usage of sugar syrup, you most of the time run into this issue where the sugar syrup actually solidifies. If you want to avoid the solidification of the sugar syrup, you can squeeze a pinch of lime. Yes, you heard that right. You guys have to squeeze a pinch of lime into the sugar syrup and avoid those solidification moments, and you want to throw the sugar syrup away and remake it. Hope this tip helps you guys. We have done some honest eating, and we are right now in food trance.
And we are signing off on this second episode.
Wait. Before we sign off, we have a surprise for you guys.
What?
The next episode, we are going to shoot a celebrity chef who has served the likes of Shah Rukh Khan. Yes, you heard that right.
I forgot about that. Okay.
So keep watching. Please view, like, share, and subscribe. Until then, we are honest and we are hungry.